Hey folks, Troy Dooley, the Beachside CEO, and it is early and different setting. I am at Maple Street. It's before they open. Yesterday we were not able to do a show, and today I thought, let's just get a show going early today. This is where there probably won't be a lot of lives on the stream, but it's something that's important, I think, as we go into this Thanksgiving holiday. I mean, that's truly what this is all about. I do want to thank Maple Street for us to do the show here. I feel blessed when they allow us to do that. I also want to thank my sponsors that we have out there. We got some great folks. The Social Networking Association. You can go over to, I think it's socialnetworkingassociation.com or .org and check out what those guys are doing over there. Phenomenal when you can collaborate and bring people together. Ask Dr. Mike. I want to thank Dr. Michael Donaldson for his support and everything that he does. A great mentor of mine, educates me a lot on, I would say, a holistic type of healthcare. I mean, I can call him with questions and ask him what works. Matter of fact, he's the one that taught me a little bit more about my blood than some do. So I just have these folks that we hang out with that have just been great for us. So I just want to give thanks for them, first of all. But how can you give thanks when your life seems to suck, when everything you touch just seems to go to crap? That's the question I think that sometimes we face during this season. We listen to the rhetoric out there on the internet, we see the crap on the media, and we wonder, what do we have to give thanks for? As I look back from Thanksgiving of last year to this year, I look at how my life has changed. The family dynamics have changed. Business has changed. There's been highs and lows. You guys know that follow us. You know that two of my oldest boys went to prison last year, and it's been a tough year for their mom. It's been a tough year for me. One of them is now home. He had 6 years of his sentence commuted off. The judge and his appeal saw it in his side, and so he's home working as assistant manager at Maple Street. So I'm thankful for that. My other son is still in prison, still waiting his appeal, and that's changed a lot of the dynamics. Because you're out there looking at stuff and you're saying, wait a minute, our family's not together. There's been things that have happened. There's things that happen out of your control. I look at that and I think, man. You look at your business or your career and you say, why did I get laid off? Or why did the company have to go out of business? These are questions that we don't have answers for. But our mindset of how we deal with this when it takes place, that's the key here. That's the thing to look at. Because we control how we look at circumstances, how we react to these circumstances. And to some degree, I think we're probably products of our upbringing. If we were in a family that always looked at it as the other shoe was about to drop, if we have this family where, oh my gosh, why me? Okay, then we're going to end up in that same scenario. As we go through life, we're going to look at this and say, why me? Time as we go into Thanksgiving, which is tomorrow. Now's a time where we don't look at why me. We start to dig deep and say, what can I learn from this? How can I react differently to this? What portion can I take control of and change? How can I look at it and change it? There's so many this time of year that are going through marital issues. They're going through maybe rebellious kids. Maybe they just thought they had this business transaction that was going to take place, and it doesn't. Those are times when you look at it and say, why me? That's just a typical response that humans make. And if you want to look for how to give thanks when your life seems to suck, then you've got to look at the one thing